So today what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild the worst team in 20 years. That is the challenge. So I don't really know who's going to be in the league anymore. I don't know who's retired yet. I've seen a couple names as I've simmed up until this point, but it's going to be interesting to see who's still in the league, who's the best player in the league now. Are some of the prospects that have been drafted recently still in the league? They'd be like, what, 38 at this point? So it's a possibility, but it's also a possibility that we just have no one that we know left in the league, and we've just got a bunch of random players. All right, so let's see who we get, because I've been purposefully tanking. Like, I will show you. Last few seasons, I have been so bad. 66 wins, 76 wins, 76 wins, 61 wins, and 73 wins. Like, I've been purposefully doing bad because I want to get a bad offer. Like, I want a bad team to come in. 14-6. There's no way a playoff contending, World Series winning team or like contending team should be offering me a contract. 15. Okay, so we've got what? 14, 15. So still kind of middle in the majors. And 17th. 17th is the worst team that's going to offer me a contract. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. You saw my records. I shouldn't even be getting offers, to be honest. But all right, I guess we're going with 17th for the Yankees. Alrighty. Anybody that we know retired? Let's see. Anybody retired? Spencer Torkelson. Okay, there we go. He retires, and he had 505 home runs, 289 average. So he'll be in the Hall of Fame there. And then let's see what we got going on in terms of negotiations. Brady House, Washington Nationals draft pick this season in real life, has a pretty decent year, like career going. 403 home runs. Jason Dominguez, 38 years old, 2,000 hits, not bad, 300 home runs. Average OPS and all that stuff's a little low, but if you're looking just at like stats wise, not too bad. So I don't know if any of these guys are good. I'm gonna get through free agency. I'm gonna try to pick up as many good players as I can. What I'm expecting are a lot of guys to be like 34, 37. We've got a 30-year-old here, but like honestly, I'm expecting a lot of old players in this league. So let's get through the offseason. I'm not going to show you any of it. I'm just going to try to build a team as best as possible, and then we'll start changing some things up. All right, just so you guys can see this, I accidentally offered this guy a contract. I don't want him. Apparently he has no value though. Like look at this. No value. So apparently he has no value at all. Maybe because I just signed him. Alvaro Lantigua needs to go. I gotta get rid of him. I honestly will take nothing for him. I don't think I can get much for him anyways. So I'll see if there's a younger player that we can maybe finesse a trade for. But we're still in free agency. Like, we haven't even really moved far. I'm in on this guy. What about this guy? No. Okay, so it's just because I just signed him. Anybody else have like a really gross contract? This guy, he's not that good. Take it. All right, deal. How much does that? Oh, that opens up so much salary for us. Get in the team. Who did we just take? Julio Colon. Pretty friendly contract. Had a really good season last year. I'm all in on that. Who else has got a gross contract that should not be in this team? Terrence Suter. Who's this guy? I'll give him a shot. Jimmy Silva. He looks good. Anybody else got just like a stupid contract that we don't need? This guy. Okay, just signed him apparently, so there's that. All right, I think that might be it. How much money do we have in free agency? 100 million. All right, let's do it. All right, so the Rule 5 draft's going to be my best friend. Like, this guy, Grover Rayner, 26 years old, looks solid. He's chilling in someone's farm system, not on their 40 man. I'm going to take him. I need like anything and everything under the sun. Like, it's ridiculous what I need. I don't even think, like, it's so bad. Like, everybody is like 35, 36, 37. Like, it's so hard. Like, you can even see the players in my organization. 35, 28, 29. We've got 30. What else do we have? 35, 34. Like, it's so bad. Like, there's just no youth in this franchise anymore. Like, in this save, there's just no more youth, and that's what happens every single time in MLB The Show. Players just no development, no farm system at all. Like, it's just a mess. It is a mess. So I gotta find a way to fill out my farm system. I might take this guy just because he's got power. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. But that's it. Like literally the whole farm, like the whole free agency pool. I'll pick one more player because I think this guy is gonna suck, but he could be good. Actually, he looks pretty well rounded. We'll take him. And then what I'll do is I'll skip the rest of the picks. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to choose anymore. I don't even know how many players I have in my organization because I let a lot go. So let's exit the Rule 5 draft. But like, let me just show you free agency. 38, 35, 38, 37, 38, 38, 37, 39. Like, how am I supposed to build a team when every player is going to retire at the end of this season? Like, it's so bad. And then like, look at 26, 24, 24. Like, I'm trying to pick up young guys, but holy cow, this is tough. This is tough for sure. So far, we're still in the first year. I don't even know how this is gonna go. All right, so let's go through like stats and nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, that's not what I wanted either. Let's go stats. Let's go MLB records, see if anything's been broken. And no records. No records have broken. Usually the saves record's broken for single season, but no, nothing has been broken. That's wild. That's impressive. That's impressive. So no Hall of Fame inductees for the Yankees. Okay. Has anybody been? Okay, so Miguel Cabrera, Cody Bellinger with the Royals, okay, Trout with the Angels, and Seager with the Athletics. So it looks like you have to be on a team to be inducted or to show that you were inducted, which is kind of lame because there's a lot of players missing. Nolan Arenado went back to the Rockies, it looks like, but that's kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie, because there's been so many players that have been inducted to the Hall of Fame, and now I'm not gonna be able to know because they don't show it, which is dumb. All right, so let's go to this. We'll go career, and let's see here. Most home runs right now is Tatis, who's currently on waivers with 552, and then 581 for Soto. All right. Is he going to play this year? It doesn't look like it. We got Tatis with 552, 526 for Julio Rodriguez. Oh, okay. Nolan Gorman. How old is Julio Rodriguez? 39. Nolan Gorman's there. O'Neal Cruz is up there. Beatty, House. Okay. Elliot Ramos. Harry Ford, who I did just sign in free agency. I saw he was available. Decided to pick him up. Dylan Carlson. Montano, who looks like a player that was drafted. Been around the league a little bit. Couple different teams for sure. Okay. We got Harris, Lawler, Rutschman is there. Zero contact versus lefties. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. Zero contact versus lefties. And let's see who else. Jason Dominguez, couple others here and there. But you kind of get the gist of who's up there for the home runs. Let's go take a look at hits. Soto with 33-10. Julio Rodriguez, Brady House, Tatis. Okay. Interesting for sure. Okay. Okay. And then RBIs, stolen bases is Tatis. RD Cooley. What a name. What was the most he had in a season? 38, 41, 41. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else like do something kind of crazy? Average. Who's got the best? Mark Rudolph. How many years has he played? 2. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. 12 years for Willie Herrera. He looks decent actually. 310 career average in 12 years. That's pretty impressive. How many at bats? 6,500. Like he's done pretty well. David Benitez, 5 years, holding a 309 average. Claudio Gonzalez, he's on our team. I think I just signed him actually. Yeah, I did just sign him. 11 seasons, been with the Nationals and the Marlins. I just picked him up to be our leadoff guy. I thought he looked pretty good. He was sitting in free agency. I might as well pick him up. Zachary Epperson looks pretty good. Anybody else that looks like he's done pretty well? There's a couple decent players. Juan Soto's down there with a 299 for his career. That's impressive. That's pretty impressive. We got Jimmy Silva, who's only been in the league for 6 years. So now I kind of want to see who is like the number one player. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's go like 95. There's only a couple. Adam Robinson looks unbelievable. He is 34. He's been in the league for 7 seasons. This dude mashes. Holy cow. He looks insane. If he would have been in the bigs earlier in his career, he would have easily broke records. Look at, he's first baseman, crazy good glove and arm, and just a crazy bat. He looks unreal. This is insane. That's unbelievable. We got Manuel Nieve. He looks pretty good as well. 32 years old, 97 overall. Okay. Looks pretty good. Looks really solid. Only been in the league for 6 years though. Like, what? Patrick Vargas, great fielding, great speed, really good bat. Been in the league for 8 years. Just crushed it. 51 doubles there. Okay. We've got some interesting names for sure. For sure. And then a couple pitchers. This one looks like the best. Damon Ragsdale. How is he? I mean, if you take away the wins and losses, like wins and losses, I'm not too worried about. But like almost 1,500 innings. ERA's at a 3.6 for his career. A 1.2 whip. This season that we're looking at in 2040 though looks disgusting. Absolutely insane. He looks really good. What about this other one? Freddy Layton. How's he doing? Pretty good as well. 1,500 or 1,600 innings. Okay. ERA 3.27. Whip at 1.15. Okay. Looks pretty decent, especially like a couple seasons ago. He's been in the league for a little bit. Been really good. And then Mario Cairo. Ooh. 1,200 innings. ERA sub 3. Whip 1.19. Really good. 22.7. He's only been in the league for 7 years. Okay. You guys can see the WAR here. We got the center fielder Vargas. His OPS is crazy for his career in 8 years. And then what do we got for WAR? 58.7. 12.8 for Nieve. Only because just recently he started really popping off. And then Adam Robinson, like an 1,000 OPS is insane. That's unbelievable. What does he got? He's only been in the league for 7 years and he's got a 30.9 WAR. He looks pretty good. And then Ragsdale, we'll take a look at his WAR just to kind of get an idea of where he's at. 35.3. All right, let's bump it down a little bit, see if we get some new players. We will. Fernando Cruz as a pitcher, some relievers, a lot of pitchers. Rich Quinones. What do we got going on here? This is a pretty good year. Okay. What else? Hank Horvath. Looks okay. Not too bad. Del Gaudio, again, another really well-rounded first baseman. Looks like first baseman are the way to go. 42 homers this season, 34, a 306 average, a 305, a 308. This guy's an on-base machine. What? This is insane. 29.6. We got Tom Tan, Terrence Suter, who's on our team. Has only been in the league for 7 years, but still putting up pretty respectable numbers, especially if you look at 2040 with San Francisco. So I just signed this guy, or I guess he was signed last year with the team, and this is my first full season with the squad. But okay, we've got some interesting names indeed. So you guys can kind of get an idea of like who is really good, who's really bad. We've brought in a couple players. You know, Terrence Suter was here already. Jimmy Silva's brought back. He actually looks pretty good as well. We got Lonnie Estrella. I just signed this guy in a 2-year deal. He's only been in the league for 6 seasons. That's why I gave him a 2-year deal, because I thought we could at least sneak out one more season. In 150 games last year, he was unbelievable. Let's keep him with the team, or let's bring him in. We got Shibuya. Yaya Shibuya, roll call. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't look good. Like, I kind of want a different catcher. Jose Diaz doesn't look good either as our first baseman. There's so many better first basemen out there. We're stuck with Jose Diaz. We got Grover Rayner from the Rule 5 draft. Murray Bong from South Korea. Really good contact stats. He's probably going to suck. We got Raimo, who's got some power, hasn't played. And then Gonzalez back to the leadoff spot. Our bench is pretty bad. Honestly, I might just rock with like Ford or Feliz as our catcher and just trade Yaya Shibuya and see if we can get somebody else. Our pitchers, I can't trade this guy. He has no value at all. Like none. It's insane. And then you guys can see our bullpen here. This guy looks like the real deal. This guy looks insane. 57 saves, and then they took him out of the save role and put him in the setup spot. That is just the biggest punch in the face right there. So let's see what other trades we can get. I kind of want one of those first basemen. They look insane, especially the one from the Athletics. Ooh, money wise, we can do it. We're making this happen. I'm getting him in the team. Who can I trade that I don't need? Murray Bong. They don't want that because I just signed Murray Bong. So I'll give you him. Oh, get in my team, please. Adam Robinson, I need you to just crush home runs and be the best pitcher in the world. No joke. Yeah, I think that might be it. I think that's what needed to be done. We can go and sign a player now. And on top of that, I need to see who's available. Who is available? Anybody good? He looks okay. Leonardo Ortiz gets on base. Let's give him a 1-year deal. I think I'm still within budget somehow. How am I still within budget? 11 mil. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So here we go. Let's see how this goes. We got the lineup all sorted. Adam Robinson joined the squad. We'll go with Feliz there, and then we'll let Ford go against lefties. But I mean, this team's looking kind of juiced now. We're ranked first, so like it's gotta do well, right? All right, so we're at the deadline. We're ranked 4th. We're doing really well, and I mean, we could quickly take a look. We'll take a look at the end of the season to see where everybody is. I just kind of wanted to see like if we're doing poorly. I mean, the guy that we traded for, hoping that he would do well, kind of sucks, which is disappointing. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the team. The fact that like I have no idea who anybody is. Jim Johnson, okay, looks decent, but like this guy looks insane. And the fact that they took him away from the closer role after 2 insane seasons is unbelievable. But we take a look at our offense. Claudio Gonzalez looks pretty bad. He's fallen off pretty quickly. Sutter or Sutter, whichever you want to say. Jimmy Silva. I mean, we got some ballers on this team. I mean, 13 home runs. What? That's it? I signed up for 41, not 13. I'm disappointed there. All right, let's finish off the season. As expected, we won the division. I mean, we had one of the best teams, if not the best team in baseball. We've got the Royals winning in the Central. Do you see that the Rangers are ranked 20th and they won 101 games? We got to go take a look at that team because clearly they're causing some danger. All right, let's go to the Rangers. Let's see here. Lewis Cox. You got Reyes. Wakefield. Wakefield looks pretty good. And he can play catcher. Ooh, I'm intrigued. 29. If I would have known he was available, I would have snagged him up. Del Gaudio, we already looked at him. We knew he was available. Another first baseman. So it looks like first basemen are the way to go here. Anybody? I mean, their offense doesn't look that great. Is their pitching just absolutely nutty? Let's see. I'm not really seeing anything here. Like, okay, that guy's pretty good. That guy's pretty good. But only pitched a few innings. But like, is this the West just absolutely garbage? Like, it has to be, right? It has to be if they're tearing it up like that. So we're second in batting average, runs third. I mean, the Angels are there too, so I don't know. The Mariners, I don't think so. I feel like the Rangers just got super lucky and did well. That has to be the case. Has to be the case because otherwise we're in some trouble. League leaders, you can see batting average and OPS for Adam Robinson. I'd like to see that. That's pretty cool. We got Bucky Kloboff. Okay, great name. 23 years old, so he's probably like the new guy to look forward to for the league. This guy's insane. That guy looks really good. Anybody else that looks decent, had a crazy year? Antoine Vasquez. We got Roseboro, Worley. Okay, and then Finney and Ames. He looks pretty good too. Left fielder, 26 years old. Yeah. Okay, awards. What do we got going on here? A couple Gold Gloves, a Hank Aaron Award, and a Silver Slugger. Huh. Interesting. Jim Taylor. I'm telling you, first baseman. Just draft a bunch of first basemen and move them to different positions. That's the way to do it to survive in MLB The Show's franchise. Because otherwise, you're going to have like no players left. This guy just completely turned his career around. Holy cow. Jeez. These pitches are nutty. So there's that. Did I look at the other side? Lucero, James Jackson for some reasons in the mix, and then Cortez. Interesting. Okay. What else? The fact that Robinson only hit 24 home runs is so disappointing, considering I had him like all penciled in to hit like 40, and then he drops nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Talk about a catcher with a 420 on base percentage and a 982 OPS. Whoo! I never see catchers like this. At 25 years old too? That's insane. That's pretty nice. That's better than nice. That's really good. All right, who'd they send down? Leonardo Ortiz. Had a really good season in terms of on base percentage and everything. So I don't know why they did that, but they did. A couple other guys on the bench, but actually kind of need him on the team. So let's get him back on the team. If he's gonna get hits, might as well keep him there. So add him back to the roster. We're gonna send down Raimo. Oh, I can't cut him. Whoops. Lantigua didn't even play, so we'll do that. All right, let's take a look at pitching first. Let's see what we got here. Colon, meh. Castellano was pretty good. I mean, pitching, I feel like our offense carried this team, because I'm looking at this going, okay, our bullpen's looking kind of nutty. That's what it is. Okay, Mason, you can leave, but everybody else was absolutely insane. Mason, you need to move. We'll put Adolfo Huerta there. Okay, so yeah, let's get him here. Let's get him back into the team, and we should be good. Our bench, pretty bad. Yeah, that looks gross. That looks really bad. And then we'll take a look at our actual lineup. We got Rayner. Meh. You know, Suter was pretty good. Almost 50 doubles. That's huge with 42 stolen bases. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, Silva was really good. Not the power, but everything else is great. Robinson was fantastic. Estrella was decent, but he's definitely going down, which sucks. What else we got going on here? I mean, besides Raimo, I mean, most players were pretty good. Like, I feel like we had a pretty strong team. I'm just saying. So, let's do it. Kansas City, we advance pretty easily. Next up, we're taking on the Rangers, which clearly the best team in baseball. They just absolutely killed it. The 100 wins, the only 100-win team, by the way, as we advance to take on the Nationals or the Rockies. We're going to be taking on the Rockies, sorry. And their team looks like this. Pretty good. Napoleon Flanagan looks like he hits bombs versus lefties. Anybody else? A couple other decent players, so we'll have a matchup for sure. And we're back to the top, so we're good. Here we go. Come on, we got to win. Please don't lose. Please don't lose. Oh, we lost 4-1. We just weren't good enough. That's just what it came down to. And of course, Flanagan pops off, wins the World Series for them, it looks like. What happened to our offense? Where was it? Was it non-existent? No, I think our pitching just let us down. Yeah, we just allowed too many runs. That's it. I'm going to leave it there because, one, I don't know who's going to be good anymore. I don't even know if there's going to be many good players after this season. And two, it was just good to kind of take the Yankees from somehow being one of the worst teams in baseball to making it back to the World Series, which is crazy that the Yankees are bad. And we got the Rockies, the Rangers are popping off. It's a cycle. It happens, but there we go. The worst team in baseball in 20 years. We're done with it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, in the comment section, let me know who is going to be the next face of the MLB. I think it's Wander. The dude's a freak. He's just a freak. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.